Hello, everybody. I'm so excited. I'm 1 minute late because I figured out the technical stuff. But here we are, and I'm super duper truly excited to be here. I was just coming out from another group coaching call with the clients, the amazing women who are on the Unleash Your Inner Freedom program. And for all of you amazing ladies who were on the live call, the group coaching call that we had, please say hi in the comments below here and just like say one or two words like, what did you get out of it? Did you love it? I loved hosting it and I had such a great, amazing time. And I'm so happy because what we did in there was that I can really help each and every person, like wherever each woman are on her journey, we can go through that so that you always know, like, okay, how can I apply the teachings to my own life? So if that was helpful and if that was powerful for those of you who were on that live training, please say hi and yes and everything awesome in the comments below. That would be amazing. And okay, cool, Sophia. So I was just saying, for those women who were on the live call just a few minutes ago, like, was that awesome? I felt that was completely, absolutely magical, and I'm so happy for it. So I wanted to hear your take on it. Was it awesome, or how did you feel about it? So that you can answer that whenever you have time to do so. So I'm gonna see that. Okay, now we know that it is working, because when I'm doing from my computer, I don't actually see myself. So I'm just gonna trust that everything is working. So please let me know. Can you hear me? It was magic and fantastic, amazing, fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that. Please let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? If so, please say yes, that you can hear me and that you can see me. And I know that we have many women from Sweden who will be watching this live stream, and we have women from the US, we have women from Australia, we have women from different parts of the world. Hi, Luna. Yes, you can hear me, you can see me. Fantastic. So, what is the topic of today's live training? How to find your purpose and then turn that into a business, start to make money from it so that you can quit your job. Who in here want to quit their job? If you want to quit your job, maybe write the word quit. That would be awesome, because then I know. Hey, Sofia Karlsson. And this is so awesome. Like next week, I think it is next week. Is it the 6th of September, next Wednesday? Sofia Karlsson will come on here together with me in the live session that we're doing next week. And that is going to be amazing, because Sofia is a previous client of mine, and she has beautiful results in her life. And I'm not gonna tell any of her results right now, but she will come on here with me in the live. So I will do like a client interview with her so that you guys can feel what kind of women are doing this work. How did they feel before they started to, like, before they made the brave decision to actually jump on with this crazy lady? Because I know that it is so normal to be very scared before you do something new like this, because this is an investment in yourself. So I did ask this in the other live earlier today, but I would love to ask the same question here. For all of you who have worked with me or who are working with me right now, were you scared to take that first step? Was it scary for you to make that investment? Because it is an investment in yourself. It is an investment in your own journey. Were you scared to take that first step? If you feel that you were scared when you took that first step, please write that in the comments and say, yes, I was scared. Because then other women as well, they will know, like, hey, I'm not alone. I'm not alone in feeling scared. Because the thing is that our subconscious mind, it is here to protect us from doing anything that is outside that little square. We have been talking about that little square before, the comfort zone. The subconscious mind is trained to help us to stay in that comfort zone. And anytime you try to do anything outside of that comfort zone, it is going to show you fear. Fear will show up. I have women, sometimes they feel like they're going to throw up when they start working with me. Like, not because they start working with me, but they're scared. They feel this massive fear coming up in their whole system. And that is normal. That is a good sign that you're so on your right way. So if you feel that, oh, I would love to work with Linda, I would love to do her program, but I am terrified, you're on the right way. You are on the right way. Thank you so much, Maya, for sharing that. Yes, I was really scared, felt like I was going to throw up. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this. This is super important information for other women to hear this, that, okay, I'm not alone. If I feel afraid, I'm not alone. So Maya, you have taken the brave step. You have taken the super, super brave step in actually trusting that inner knowing. And how would you feel? Like, I already have this awesome vision on what's going on in your reality, but how would you describe it? Like, now when you have slowly started the program, how do you feel now? Do you still feel like you want to throw up, or how do you feel right now? uh, if you are okay with sharing that. Sophia says yes, you also felt scared. Yeah, yeah. And as I said, with Sophia, you will be able to share your amazing results. Like, you truly have a physical result in your life right now. That is a physical result of the amazing work that you have done. So that is incredible. So we will be talking about the physical result that you have, and we will be talking about the emotional results that you have. Because what we were talking about in the other live stream that I did earlier today in the Unleash Your Inner Freedom program, we were talking about how important it is, the inner vibration, and how that manifests outwards. So, Lina said, you want to quit your job. Amazing. Good. I know I asked many questions. So for all of you who feel that, hey, I would love to quit my job, just write the word quit. If you still, like, of course, you want to have money, coming in so that you can quit your job. Because obviously we don't just want to quit our jobs if we don't have any money coming in. But if you want money coming in, and you want to be able to quit your job, you can just write the word quit, and then I know. Hannah says, hey, Hannah, I didn't know that you were on. Amazing. Welcome. So, yeah, you say quit. Fantastic. And Hannah, you have the most awesome other live stream to be watching later on today, and Maya as well, from the other training that we did. That was absolutely gorgeous and fabulous. So I'm super, super happy about that. And yes, thank you so much, Sophia, share as well that you felt scared. And also, if you are excited to learn how to find that purpose, what you have come here to the planet Earth to do, if you are excited to learn that, and if you are excited to understand, like, how do I start to make money from that, like the video. Put, the heart comments, the heart-shaped comments, put the heart-shaped comments, because that also shows Facebook that you absolutely love this topic. And that is just giving more women also opportunity to see this video, because there are so many women out there in this group specifically who feel like all of you who are watching this right now, they also feel like, hey, I truly want that freedom. And by you just hearting the video, that helps Facebook to show the video to those other women as well. So that would be amazing, amazing, amazing. Because we're helping each other here by you stepping up. Like, for each one of you, I had an incredible session with somebody yesterday. I do many of these incredible sessions, and I'm always, always, always so extremely grateful when I do them. And this is a woman who, she has a traditional life and work, and in her session she really tapped into what her soul is here to do, and that was big things. And the incredible thing is that for each and every person, that goes through this process, the Unleash Your Inner Freedom process, when we tap in to what the soul have come here to do, we get incredible results. We tap into beautiful, amazing information. And the souls that are drawn to my work, these are souls that are here on planet Earth to do big things. And almost each one of you have come here to help the world. To help the world in your own unique way. And this is why we have this program. It's called Unleash Your Inner Freedom. This program, we did enroll some women about 2 weeks ago. We did enroll some women onto that program, and then we closed the doors to that program. And I know that there are many of you who have asked to be notified when we are opening the doors again. And now, when we have enrolled these women, we have helped them to come on board. We have started to do their sessions. We have started the whole process so that they feel completely comfortable inside of the program and that they have gotten a great, amazing start. Now we are slowly opening up the doors to the program so that if you who are not on the program yet, if you feel that, hey, I truly resonate with what Linda is talking about, you can say in the comments below, more information. If you say more information, then Malin or I could reach out to you and share with you the details on how the process works. How does it work? Like, if you would be interested in this program called Unleash Your Inner Freedom, how would that work for you? How is the application process? Who are we taking in? Because for all of you who are on the program, you know that we are not just letting anybody. It's not like we just send you, here is information, there you go and buy. No. We want to make sure that you are a great fit. I put my heart and my soul into this work that I do. This is my baby. This is my pride. And I want each and every woman who goes through the program, I want you to complete the program with extraordinary results. I want each one of you to have been able to step into your own power as you complete the Unleash Your Inner Freedom program. If we would look at it in this way, that we have a soul, or rather we are a soul, this is my belief, this is my understanding. If you have another understanding, that is completely fine. So you don't have to believe the same thing as I believe. But since this is my group, I'm going to share my beliefs, okay? Are we okay with that? So I believe that we are souls and we have chosen to come here into these bodies. So we are here, we are having an experience on planet Earth, we are in a human body, we are this amazing grand soul, and we have access to so much information. We have access to like a whole ocean of information, and we are here to live our soul's purpose. But as I've talked about in previous live streams, we forget that purpose as we arrive to planet Earth, because our subconscious mind kicks in, it's trying to protect us. So what we are doing in the Unleash Your Inner Freedom program, because in that program it is included 3 private alignment sessions together with me. And in these 3 private alignment sessions, we go really, really deep. We ask your soul, hey, so what are you here to do? What did you plan before you came here? And what is the reason why you can't live your true soul's purpose right now? We're going really, really, really deep. And then I record a recording to program your subconscious mind after that session. Because what tends to happen after a session like that, it is so magical. And then what tends to happen is that the subconscious mind goes like, oh, I probably just made all of that up. That can't really be real. And this is why the recording is so important, that we keep on listening to that recording afterwards, because it's programming your subconscious mind to actually start to believe in yourself, to understand that you're safe in living the life of your dreams. Because if you feel in your heart that you're supposed to be rich, you are supposed to be rich. That's a part of your soul's plan. Who here want to be rich? If you want to be rich, write the word rich in the comments. Because you can be. You are not only you can be, but you are supposed to be. You are supposed to be rich if you feel that. If you feel that you are supposed to be diving with the dolphins, you are supposed to do that. If you feel that you're supposed to be a mom, you are supposed to be a mom. If you feel that you're supposed to, I don't know, buy that designer handbag, you are supposed to buy that designer handbag. You know, this is when you feel something deep inside yourself, you are supposed to do that. So this is what we uncover and understand. We understand your whole truth. We understand your deepest core. We understand your soul in Unleash Your Inner Freedom. And then when you complete that program after 90 days, you will have, because it's many things are included in that program. So we do the private sessions, and then you have the group coaching sessions, like the one I just referred to that we did 1 hour ago today, which is where we see each other on camera. So it's more like intimate, and we can really talk to each other, because now I'm just talking to a computer, but I do see your lovely comments. But that is a very intimate setting. And then you have access to a program, a medical program called the Master Manifestor online program. The Master Manifestor program is really my masterpiece, and it is all about like how to come in a full alignment with your own soul so that you can manifest anything that you want. So after this 90 days of the program, you still have access to the online program. You can do that in your own temple. Um, and we will go through and adjust, like to see your own temple, what temple works for you and stuff like that. You will be taken care of in this program, basically. And after that program, you can decide, like, because now you have seen your purpose, you know exactly what your soul is here to do, you understand exactly why you have not felt that you didn't fit in at the job that you were at, or why you felt that you were meant for more and stuff like that. You will have a clear understanding on all of that, even like from your first session. I was like somebody, a beautiful lady, she just shared in the private group, in the other calls, she just shared like from her first session, she shared like all the insights she had after her session, her first ever session that we did, and so many insights that she had from just that one session. It is extremely, extremely powerful what we do when we can work on the subconscious and the soul level. It's a completely different dimension we access, and it is truly magical. And every time I remind myself of the magical sessions that I facilitate, I am impressed. I'm like, I really get to do this. I get to help so many awesome, amazing women to really tap into what their soul has come to planet Earth to do. You want to feel that magic when you, like, in your everyday life. Would you like to feel that magic and knowing that you're helping so many people and you are doing it in your own way? You are doing it with your own unique gifts. You are doing it on your own terms. Like, you set your own hours, you set your own pay rate, you set the rules. Like, you basically you write your own rule book. You want to do that, you can drop the symbol of a book, because then I will know that you would like to set your own rules in your own rule book. This is what you can do after you finish these 90 days. 90 days is a short period of time for such a big transformation. But because we work with your subconscious and we work with your soul, you get fast understandings. Sophia, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing the book. And just by you placing that book there, Sophia, you are already on your way. Because you're right now, like just by setting that intention, like I want to create my own rule book, you are placing that book. Thank you, Maya. Amazing. You are right now placing that clear intention. You are stating that this is what I want. So after this program, you have all the understandings. And then you can decide, do I start to look on YouTube on how to do this stuff, or do I do it myself, or do I continue the process? Because I do have a program that you can do afterwards, a program called Unleash Your Inner Millionaire. So when you have come to the fullest understanding and you have basically freed your own soul, when you want to turn that into a business, you are most likely going to need to work on your beliefs regarding money, beliefs regarding your own worth. And this is where I see so many women. And this is why I really asked for guidance, because I said to my guides, I was like, okay, I see so many women who are working together with me, and almost each one are realizing that they are here to be some kind of their own, like to have their own company in some sort of way. And then they become frustrated because they don't know what to do. And like, even when I just told them what to do, they didn't do it because it was too scary. So what I decided to do with the help of my guidance was to put together this other program, which is called Unleash Your Inner Millionaire. Who want to be a millionaire? Write the word millionaire. So when you are unleashing your inner millionaire, now when you have your inner freedom. So first, the inner freedom program, you are unleashing yourself, you're unleashing your soul, and then upgrading to the Unleash Your Inner Millionaire, you start to shift your beliefs. You start to shift, love it, Maya, love it, love it, love it. You start to shift your money beliefs. You start to shift your own understanding of what am I worth. Because if you don't have that self-esteem, if you don't have the confidence, you are going to charge this little for your services. I talked to somebody just the other day who will be very soon on the Unleash Your Inner Millionaire program. But that awesome lady, she said, well, I'm going to charge like 400 SEK for my service. And that is like 40 US dollars roughly for an hour. And that is nothing. That is absolutely nothing. The amount of people that you have to help in order to get any money, like you can't live off that because it's just too low. So you need to, like, if you want a lifestyle in freedom, first of all you need to unleash that inner freedom, and then you need to unleash the inner millionaire. Because until you unleash the inner millionaire, you are not really going, hey Mickey, you're not really going to know how you can put all of this together. So this is why I've got you covered. There is a full process for this. Like, okay, so now I understand what I'm here to do. And then we can ask for guidance when we're doing the private sessions, because in that program as well, it is included private sessions. And then we go through like, okay, so who are the people that I am here to serve? Because each one of you are here to serve a different audience. There are people out there right now, they are having some sort of pain. We don't know if that is a physical pain or an emotional pain or soul pain, but it is some kind of pain. There are people out there who have pain right now. And you are the only one who can cure those people. The question is, how long will you have them wait? You have come here with a gift to help those people who are in your audience. you have a specific audience with people. When I'm talking about audience, I'm talking about like people out there in the world. They may be in Sweden, they may be in Australia, they may be in Germany, wherever. But you have a specific audience that are waiting for you to show up, to become that version of yourself, that woman who can charge for her service. Because if you can't charge for your service, I see this so many times, women who truly want to live from their own business, but they can't charge for their service. And you know what happens then? They either burn out because they have to work so much, or they have to take another job to cover their bills and their monthly expenses. So does it make sense to you? If it does, please write the words make sense. Does it make sense to you that in order for you to have the energy to help those people, you have to first of all find who is it that I want to help? Who is it that I am here to help? So not only who is it that I want to help, but who is it that I am here to help? And does it make sense to you that you have to understand how to actually charge for your service? Because if you're going to work with 500 people in 2 days, you are going to burn out extremely fast. Does this make sense? I don't see any comments, but I hope that it makes sense. Otherwise, you will write the question mark, and then I will go a bit deeper. But I think it makes sense. I think that you do understand what it is that I mean, and okay. So thank you, Sophia. Makes sense. This is the beautiful thing, because I know that many of you are working with or have been working with network marketing and other kinds of businesses. And when we are looking at like, okay, what can I do to create more freedom? There are a lot of stuff coming up about that. Okay, Sophia also, Lina. Okay, everybody says it makes sense. Wonderful, thank you. So there are so many different business ideas out there, and I remember a few years ago before we moved to Bali, there was like Jonas, my boyfriend, his friends were coming and visiting us. Yeah, Maya, this is also a super, super, super good thing with the payment. So these are definitely questions that we go through when we are doing that program. So these are definitely what we are covering in that program, because there are definitely so many there are so many questions around that, and there are so many answers around that. So that's a super, super, super good question that we would definitely go into in that program. Because if you have seen yourself living a life in freedom on planet Earth, the money's got to come from somewhere. And when you are unleashing, there are so many people who are not charging for their services, and people who are doing a lot of stuff for free, and they are really helping the people who say that they can't afford anything. And you know what the interesting thing is? That whenever in the beginning of my process, I said to some people who told me, I can't afford your service. And I said, well, I can give my service away for free. I was giving, 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 and they were taking, taking, taking. But do you know what happened with those people? The interesting thing is, for me, first of all, it was like I was just breathing out, because I didn't get anything back, right? So I was just breathing out. So it drained me. But the second thing that happened that was very interesting was that those people, they did not get the same results as the people who invested. I listened to a woman yesterday, she said that the first program that she took with a mentor of hers, it costed her 300,000 SEK, so 300,000 Swedish crowns. And she said, like, I had never seen that much money. Like, I did not have that money. But she knew she had to work with that coach or that mentor. So she made sure to fix that money. And she said that she got so much more out of that program than from any program that she had paid a small little amount for. Because when she just paid a small little amount, like 5,000 SEK or whatever it was, or 3,000 or 1,000, whatever it was, she said that that kind of money didn't mean so, like, it wasn't that big of a stretch for her. But when she invested 300,000 SEK, which is around 30,000 USD, I believe, when she invested that was money she didn't have it, she fixed it. I don't know if she lended it from a bank or however she did, but she was like, I did not afford to not get maximum out of that course. And she said that was the most rewarding course that she ever took, because and I have done that for myself. Whenever I do a big investment, like the coaches that we are working with right now, 100,000 SEK. So that is about 10,000 USD. The coaches we worked with last year, 100,000 SEK, 10,000 USD. When you invest that kind of money, and my first mentor that I invested in was 90,000 SEK. So 9,000 USD, roughly. When you invest that kind of money, you go all in, because you're not going to lose that kind of money. You go all in and you dedicate yourself. And especially when you feel like, hey, this is such a big investment that I do in myself, you are going to go all in and do whatever it takes to get every single penny worth it. Does it make sense? Now, if it makes sense, what I'm saying right now, make a flower, because you already wrote makes sense to another question. So just make a flower, so then I know that it makes sense. So the interesting thing from my own journey was that I did start, like many of you, I started out with network marketing. Like, that was my introduction to freedom. I saw people who were in the network marketing business, they had freedom in their lives. But I could not make that work. I had that company for 10 years and it did not pay off at all. And as soon as I found my truth, so Sophia gives the flower, thank you, it makes sense. As soon as I found my truth, as soon as I found what my soul was here to do, and I learned the techniques that I needed to learn. For me, I did not have the skills for myself in the beginning. Like many of you who were doing the sessions, thank you. You're writing the flowers, so then I know that you understand what I'm talking about the investment. The thing is that Lina says flower as well. I forgot what I was saying. It's gonna come back. Can somebody remind me of what I was saying? I got so distracted by all the beautiful flowers, so I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah. Many of you already have a skill. Like so many of you, when we do the sessions, within the Unleash Your Inner Freedom, you realize that, oh, I'm a healer. I used to be a healer in a past life. Thank you, Lina. Perfect. Good student. So you realize that I used to be a healer in a past life, and I actually have those gifts. I've incarnated in this lifetime and I have the same kind of gifts. So you can already go on and you can like start to do sessions with people straight away, which is really, really awesome. I did not have that. So I had to do a training in the first technique I was training, and then I've received a lot of other information after that. But I needed to learn a skill. But a beautiful thing is that when I was doing that training and I learned my first skill in hypnotherapy, I realized I was really, really good at it, because we were giving scripts. So we were there, we were practicing on each other, and our teacher gave us a script, and our teacher said, like, these are papers from my other live call from the Unleash Your Inner Freedom training that we had. Really amazing stuff. But anyway, let's pretend this is a script. So the teacher we had, she gave us a script, and she was like, "You're just gonna read through the script, and you're gonna help the person to go into hypnosis." And I started to read a script while I was sitting there with a friend of mine who I trained on. And as soon as I started to read a script, I was like, I know this. I don't need a script. So I put the script away and I closed my eyes. And I just started to trust that whatever was coming through was exactly what needed to be said in that very moment. The person went so deep into hypnosis, so I got really freaked out. I didn't know what to do. I actually had to go and get help because now the person was so deep in hypnosis and we had not been trained. So like we had been training like how do you get somebody into hypnosis. But then I didn't know what to do. So the person, like my friend, she was in hypnosis and she was super deep into hypnosis and I had no idea what to do. So I had to like go and grab some of our other teachers and I was like, can you please help me? I don't know what to do with this person. So they had to come and take over and ask her questions and stuff like that. It turned out super beautiful, of course. But the thing is that I felt for the first time in my life, because I used to feel such a big performance anxiety and I felt like something was just off in the network marketing and something was off every time I was working in a normal job. But now here I am doing my soul's calling work, doing my training, and I just felt this enormous amount of relief. I felt I know this. Like for the first time in my whole life, I was, what was I, 31. For the first time in my whole life, I felt I know this. I've got this. And I felt so truly connected with something bigger than myself. Who wanna feel that feeling? You want to feel that feeling that, hey, I am truly good at this. I am connected. I'm turned on. Like you want to feel that turned on feeling. Write turn on in the comments. Because that turned on feeling, that happens when we are tapped into our soul. And when we start to apply it, when we start to learn, like, how do I actually apply this? So for some women, after they do the Unleash Your Inner Freedom, they realize that, like myself, I don't have the skills. So then you go and learn a skill. Like you go and kind of remind yourself of what you already know, but you have forgotten it, if that makes sense. And then afterwards, you can come back and you can do the Unleash Your Inner Millionaire program because now you have the skill, but you don't know how do I bring this out to the world? Like, how do I find my right audience? Because that's a completely different training. So this is why it is divided into two different parts so that you can decide, do I want to do only the Unleash Your Inner Freedom and just realize all of this stuff and then apply it in my own time? Or do I want to unleash the inner millionaire as soon as humanly possible so that I can really start to actually charge what my service is worth and charge for the transformation that I help people with, and then start to live my life in freedom. That's how it is done. And I always recommend, like, if you have a job, keep the job until you see that the money is coming in from your other business. That's a really smooth transition. Okay, I'm gonna read your amazing comments. So Maya, you said, I felt it when I do acupressure. It is impossible for me to follow a book with instructions. Amazing, wonderful. So you then know, Maya, that okay, that is part of your whole technique. That is part of your whole skill, which is amazing. And Lina, you said that you felt that with hairstyling. You felt an active, pure inspiration. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So this is how we are finding. Does it make sense for everybody now? Like, I'm gonna choose a symbol. The first symbol that comes to me is the palm tree that we have used before in other lives. But if it makes sense, put the symbol of the palm tree. If it makes sense of how we are finding our purpose, making money from it, so that we can quit our jobs. How we have we now understood the process in how to do this? Put the palm tree. Palm tree, yes, 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 yes. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wonderful. So for all of you, yeah, you're so welcome back, Sophia. And the next week, I'm super, super excited to have you on to do the interview with you. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So for all of you who feel that, okay, I would love to know a bit more how this process would work for me, you can write more information in the comments, and you will first of all apply for a call with Marlin, which is a former client of mine. She has extraordinary results of freedom in her reality thanks to the work that we have been doing, and now she's a part of my team. So Marlene takes all the calls with women. Like, so when you apply to have a call with me later on, you first have a call with Marlene, because Marlene will be able to tell you, could you be a good fit to work with Linda, or are you not a good fit? She will be able to tell you that. So it's not a sales call. You can't buy anything on that call. If Marlene feels that, yeah, I think this could be a good match, then Marlene will help you to book a call with me later on, so that you and I could go through the details of the first program that I was telling you about, the Unleash Your Inner Freedom program. So that is how the process looks, and I'm super, super, super excited for all of you who feel that, hey, I feel it in my heart. I know this is my time. I may be super, super scared, like Maya wrote earlier, that she felt that she was gonna throw up. But I told Maya, like, this is the perfect sign that you are really right now going beyond the limits of the fear, and you're stepping into your true power. This is why you feel this reaction. So if you feel fear, just know that this is a normal part of the process. I am super, super excited for all of you who are about to totally transform your lives, and I will be seeing you in the comments and in next week's live training. So I'm gonna see how I will end this video by that button. Yes, it is. Okay, amazing, lovelies. Have a really, really good day. Rest of your day. Sending you so much love. Bye, bye, bye.